Actually,
Go.
there you go. Okay, so we're standing here with Robin, and we just had another, very long 2.5 weeks basically. We're all pretty tired, and we're at the airport, and we're all pretty excited to be going home. Robin, what's been your experience, in terms of what you found? You've been following the market, you've been investing for a while, but this is the first time you've actually come here. What did you find on the ground?
So a couple of things. I'm the kind of investor that wants to invest far away, but I want to know what's happening on the ground. So even though I'd bought some properties before coming, the purpose of coming this time wasn't actually to see my properties, but to see what's happening and if I actually made the right choice. So from that perspective, 100% it was very worthwhile me coming, because in that I could actually also see what the different kinds of markets were. So instead of just the houses that I got, I realized that there were some houses that I didn't want. So it made me feel more secure in what I had done, what you guys are doing, and what some of the other possibilities might be moving to the future.
Tell me, everywhere in life has a pro and a con. What were some of the pros you found on the trip? What were some of the cons? What in terms of the markets and the areas, and what you found here?
To ensure an on-time
Told you at the airport.
all passengers, please be present at the gate 30 minutes prior to your departure
Okay,
time.
so
Please make sure to verify your
some of the
departure date
pros,
for any
look,
changes.
I could never have done this on my own.
Thank you.
So if I had wanted to come and check out the different markets on my own, to have organised obviously the hotel, the flights, the cars, the partners on the ground, that's just something I would never have been able to do, at least not to the degree that we did them, and the cost would have been so much more. So that's really something that's always sitting there. Secondly, you guys have done a lot of homework. So I also saw some of the markets that you've done your research in, and I've seen some of them where I went with you to explore new possibilities. So from that perspective, that was useful for me. At the same time, for me, the most important thing is who's on the ground on the other side. It's not so much the partner of can they show me more, it's who's going to manage my property. And actually, I started making decisions on where I wanted to buy based purely on that management team.
Well, to be honest, that's probably the wisest thing. It's the number one advice I'd give anyone. People always say to me, "Oh, it's a great deal in Houston, or it's a great deal in Vegas." It's irrelevant. It's like, how good is the guy on the ground? He's actually going to get the job done.
There's kind of like a percentage you need to put in there that even though you might have the yields, you need to have some factor which says, a crap property manager is minus X amount of points, and a good property manager just makes it so much
You
more.
might have to add that to the GPS.
No, I would do that, definitely. Like a factor of trust of the manager, and that's what I did now. I went with the property manager, even though there could have been better growth somewhere else. It was because I just didn't want that headache.
Yeah. Tell me, my last question is, we're all very busy. You're a successful businessman back home. You've got a great quality of life. I've never met anyone that goes kite surfing in the Caribbean and surfing in Jeffreys Bay. But your time is your most valuable asset. You've got a family, you've got kids at home, etc. Was it worth investing 2 weeks of your time? Forget the money, because money is just replaceable. Time is the important thing.
So definitely, and I see it as always, what I'm going to gain by coming here. In other words, yes, 2 weeks. For me, it's investing in myself. That's really what it was now. I walked away with the property, but the main drive was, to see what's going on, to gain the skills so that I can make decisions that will actually give me more time later on. So it's a pure, easy equation to make. Is if I put in the time now, I'm going to just reap the rewards. And for me, this is an investment which must last for a long time. So that's the kind of investor I am, and that's going to mean I can carry on going kite surfing.
Was it you that said it to me? I think it was you. I can't remember. Someone told me on this trip. They said, if you do today what other people won't, then tomorrow you can do what other people can't.
I didn't say that, but I would certainly probably agree with that. And for me, look, I'm a conservative, strategic person. I'm not going to just come on the whim because you guys say this is great, go for it. I'm going to do my research. So coming here allows me to really strategically plan so that I can do things that other guys can't later on.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That for me is really important. I don't want to be the 9-to-5 person. I'm not passionate about business. I want the lifestyle, and I need to really make sure that this is going to give it to me. And so far, it seems like, from what I've seen, I'm on the right track.
Well, did you enjoy meeting Jack Welch?
No, I did actually. I preferred Randy Zuckerberg though. She was really sweet, and they were both top speakers. So look, I went to make a partner without really knowing what was there, but for me it was also just seeing the level that these guys are working at. When for them the millions are just dimes, it's like, wow, it humbles me to realize it's just a different world out there.
Yeah.
So
That was
like
brilliant. It certainly opens your eyes.
Yeah.
Well, dude, it's been awesome. Thanks so much. Cheers. Bye. That was brilliant. Thanks, dude.